Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. Today I'll be playing more of the Mermaid Mask. Hello Cheese, it's good to see you. Hello Ghostly Ozzy, welcome to the stream. You guys might be wondering, why are you streaming early again today? Well, it's because I got another interview coming all of a sudden out of nowhere. You know, I spent the majority of the afternoon just chilling, relaxing, thinking I could stream for who knows how long I wanted. But then no, that's not what happened, because like 8:30, you know, I get a call from a job agency saying that, hey, our client wants to interview you because they sent my profile over to them. And I was like, well, okay. It was a virtual interview in the afternoon, which is fine. But then the agency wants to prep me for the interview before the actual interview, so they could only do it in the morning, like at 9 a.m. So I got to wake up at like at latest 8:45. Again, virtual interview. I could just stay home, you know, just make sure I'm awake enough. But yeah, so I gotta sleep earlier again, obviously. The good thing though, it is a virtual interview, so I can stay home. I can fall back asleep if I want to after 9:30, because it's a half an hour meeting thing. The interview itself is actually at like 1:30 p.m. so I have some time. So it's not like I have to go out like today, which is a physical interview. Speaking of which, in case anyone's interested, the interview itself went well today, but it was for a job that is like peer commission based. And while the company itself's fine, everything they talked about is fine, I like the work culture that I've seen, at least what they told me. But pure commission based, as someone who's super introvert, which I know some introverts, you can do it, okay? Like the interviewer himself is an introvert, a lot of his coworkers are introvert, but I know you guys can do it. But personally for me, I know myself, I will die. Like I thought it was like, if it's like there's a base like pay, like a base salary and then a commission, I would be okay with that. But no, it's just pure commission. I'm like, yep, yeah, no, I'm gonna die if I do that. So obviously that's a bust. Not that I would get shortlisted anyways, I don't think. Because there's so many people going for interview today. I think they're just desperate to hire people. No? Which economy is bad, I get it. But yeah, I'm hoping the interview tomorrow goes better. Because this one though, the one tomorrow is for a tech job. So also an engineer. Which is something I'm more familiar with, I guess. But yeah, that's just what went down. Okay. So yesterday I left off with talking to people. Did I talk to them already? Okay, I talked to you about everything except the typewriter.
Wormo's typewriter. He lugged it all the way here. I tried to tell him about modern alternatives, but he wouldn't hear it.
Why do you think he insists on using it?
Other than the fact that he's a big old poser? I mean, probably because it used to belong to his dad.
Yeah, I hope so too. I do need the money. Okay, I talked to him about everything. I talked to you about everything, right? Did I tell you about the painting? I did. Okay, everything talked about, all characters talked about, except for this one. Okay, so wait. Let me talk to everybody else first. I know I need to meet the captain over here, but I want to talk to everyone about the painting first. And all the items.
Against all odds, I've been inscribed upon this family tree, bound only by the bloodline of my matron's former kin.
Your matron? That's Fortuna Fellow.
No longer tied to fellow name, she styles herself as Baroness, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Sim, look, you've got two half-brothers. Kinda.
Oh, did she also divorce?
But there they are, Flint and Felix.
We've actually met Felix. Would you believe that?
No.
Oh, well, we did.
You did meet Felix. He's a chill guy. I like him.
A tobacco pipe?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
I mean, why is Sally so quick to tell everybody it's not a pipe? Let Mariana keep her secret. If she doesn't want people to know it's not a wooden pipe, don't tell everybody, like every freaking soul, it's not a wooden pipe.
The compass lies on deathbed dark, its many pointed bones askew. Hush! It now endures a surgeon's steady hand.
You'll pull through, little compass.
I don't know if I like this lady.
A map that leadeth unto naught.
Why do you
I don't
keep
understand what
using that big
symmetry
red X?
Yeah,
talks
it's a big
about.
red X in the middle of the ocean.
It comes to mind I saw this map upon the captain's cabin desk.
When was this?
Soon after I arrived. Just once, and then it vanished.
Well, now it's reappeared.
Ta-da! Ah, there lies the picture of the cane, perched upon by Little Hat.
I used to be perched upon by a little hat.
'Tis quaint indeed. But wait, is it of a one with that in current Godric's grasp?
Yeah, Grimoire did have a hat. Initially. Like in the second game, he loses his hat. It gets blown away by the wind, but he does have a hat. In Tangle Tyrant in this game, he somehow doesn't wear his hat anymore. I don't know why.
What would you say that is?
Sealed within the glassy tomb.
Yeah.
A mistake? A regret?
I thought it was a piece of paper. Shows what I know.
A book adorned by bloody stain?
Might be. Might not.
It might not be a book.
No, no. I meant the blood stain.
Dost thou require this card's consent when saving souls from drowning deep?
Well, no, not really.
Then what purpose doth it serve?
What purpose does you, sir? Stop talking riddle.
A gun!
It's not a gun.
What is it?
It's a toy
We
gun.
don't really know.
The unknown!
Oh, fuck off.
How it blinks and flickers so.
It's just broken. I think it's turning itself on and off.
As if it sought to speak with kin.
It's a radio. I'm not sure it has kin.
We need to fix that, I think.
Do you know anything about
Maybe.
Mortuga's model ship?
Yet another weight upon his ever-troubled mind. Although, given that it's sealed in glass, I imagine it's now very hard to fix.
What are you talking about?
It's broken. Some part of its innards has come loose.
How did you know that?
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Mortuga? You didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
Hello, Hermas. Good to see you.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path, a bridge to cross that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
The interview did go well,
In the background.
but it is a pure commission-based job, so
Like she's standing by the harbor.
someone's already introvert. If my entire job and my salary relies just purely on how I can talk well and sell my products, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Oh, did I not talk to her about these characters? Like, I know some people can do it, though. You know, and they can do it very well. You know, kudos to them, but I don't think I can do it. Of course, I didn't tell it to interviewer's face, of course. I was polite about it. I was like, yeah, I'm willing to try, but I'm probably, one, not gonna get a job. Two, probably won't accept if I did. I don't know.
Likened to the
I like security. I do like the base pay.
Towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's that?
Madam Tadpole, number 5, The Still Waters.
Tranquility.
Why does she keep doing that to every character?
Despite all his
I honestly don't know if I want to talk to her. I know I should, but
kind and
Symmetry, I don't like you.
Like how he talks to a wooden stick.
When first
I really don't like her.
when first I came,
I don't know how to feel about her, actually.
Proclaimed.
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
Godric Grip, number 2, the broken compass.
Feeling lost or trapped?
Like, I don't know how to feel about Symmetry. Like, on one hand, she's not a hateful character so far. But on the other hand, I don't know a single thing of what she's saying. I know maybe Grimoire and Sally gets her about her, but I don't know shit. Whenever I talk to her, I'm just so lost about everything. I'm not taking any of her words, like, in relation to any of the crime stuff, you know?
Still estranged.
'Cause I don't understand anything.
But she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Huh.
Mariana Moon, number 9. The half-hidden moon.
Reclusiveness?
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Can't hurt to ask.
Why not? Let's go. Okay, first let's talk about everything else. I found some new stuff.
I'm guessing you never dealt with anything like this in your shop.
No, it's too big for one, and it's not exactly navigation related.
What's wrong?
I don't suppose you know what this is? This little part sticking out the back?
No, I barely noticed it, to be honest.
I noticed it. I'm more observant than you, Grimoire, apparently.
Oh yes, Mortuga's little model ship. He always kept it on his desk. Although I'd wager it's more than just a paperweight.
Is it based on a real ship?
It's likely. Mortuga did have a ship, or rather he worked on board one. I very much doubt he was the owner. Do you know what this is?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Maybe something left over from when it was painted?
Why, curious to know.
Could this be Cynthia's attempt to get our submarine up to code and finally install a radio?
Why doesn't the ship have a radio?
1, Mortuga didn't like to use technology if he could avoid it. And 2, he didn't like to communicate with the outside world if he could avoid it.
I'm not sure I agree with that second one. There's no way all these people showed up on the submarine if Mortuga wasn't contacting the outside world.
You know, there may be something to that.
So did he contact them or not?
Undeniably forlorn, isn't it?
What do you think, haunted? It's probably haunted, right?
If it was haunted, then it was only because Mortuga himself was its ghost. He seemed drawn to it, entranced, always held within its orbit, unable to drift away.
It's probably the picture of his loved one.
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle!
Why?
I'm just curious.
Why can't I remove it? And that's it? That's nothing else? Okay, I thought there was something special, but apparently not. Okay. Talk to you about stuff.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him? Godric, I mean.
I will say, for someone with such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous.
He talks to me a lot, so I don't think I make him nervous.
I thought the submarine didn't have a radio.
I don't think it does. This is more like a child's walkie-talkie.
Oh yes, you're quite right. Probably has a short range, too.
If it's a walkie-talkie, then what happened to the other one?
Good question.
Lost at sea, maybe?
Now, I'd have to assume this is the Stonetop family ship, the dearest Selina.
How do you know it's that ship? Is there a photo of it?
It's evident by the selection of little wooden people on board. The dearest Selina was captained by Felicia Stonetop, that's her there, and one Magnus Mortuga was her helmsman.
What did they use it for?
Oh, I don't know. Fishing? Tourism? General gallivanter?
What about the woman tied to the front?
Well, that's a representation of the ship's figurehead.
So not an actual person, thank goodness.
It has the smell and feel of something that's been in the ocean for quite some time. Only there's no evidence of it on the surface. No barnacles, no algae.
Maybe it's a type of metal that resists that kind of stuff.
Or maybe someone just cleaned it.
You know, if and when I make a mysterious observation, I'm not necessarily looking for immediate logical explanations.
Sorry.
Sorry.
This here, that's the Stonetop emblem.
Oh yeah, we saw it on the sign outside the Stonetop Inn. Do you remember, Sally?
No, but I was basically still asleep at that point.
What are those letters above it?
Initials, SS.
SS?
Top C? Secret stone?
Selina Stonetop? See?
Owner of the painting?
The painter herself.
She painted herself? I'm sorry. Well, why would someone paint a portrait of themselves? Unless they're super important, like... I mean, usually they get other people to paint them, though. I don't know.
The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Dress worn by a doll. Lovely.
Can I talk to her about the lock yet? I don't think so. Like, not yet. Okay.
Bored.
There is this puzzle. There is this puzzle that I'm supposed to solve. Who or
Do this
what?
later.
Hold on. I've got a map thing here. I don't know if I can solve it yet. It's like one of the puzzles I haven't solved.
It's a pinboard.
All right. So she's here. There's 5 though. So it's not like, is it a ship thing? What are these marks? Are they related? And where are we supposed to be?
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each one needs to be moved to the right place.
I don't understand. I don't think I can solve this yet. Yeah, I don't think I can solve this yet. I might need to solve that later or something like that.
It's a radio, dressed up like a little doll. Do you know who it's supposed to be?
Is it not Cynthia?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
That's a last resort.
I mean, the shrink ray works. It could do that.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
If you watch him closely, Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching someone's involuntary movements.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep on a hard surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
Okay, let's meet the captain. The new captain.
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on! Do it!
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You.
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Hello, Cynthia.
Hey, so, thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say, that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Yeah.
Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest, just a detective.
I wish I was the
Talking
best.
about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
Actually, it's so very fair.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh!
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3, you pay us. 4, we go home.
3, she pays us. 4, we go get ice cream. 5, we go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
I mean, I don't mind ice cream.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not gonna tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been here, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Dansom.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah,
But why?
interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what do you...
You like sharing with Sim?
My first order of business.
The girl that likes to pretend to be a painting?
Really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
I do really feel bad. I cover part of like Sally's face. I've said that before, but like I don't cover everyone else because they're facing like left. Sally is covered because she's facing right.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wondered if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework it, and then try it again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up onto the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its...
She definitely is hiding something.
Yeah, I figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead.
Like,
Everyone was
Tadpole says
trying to figure out
Mortuga is very like
what it was.
muscly.
Was the last person who'd
He's
seen
like
Mortuga
packed,
alive.
apparently. But his like little model there, like the 3D model, has really thin arms.
And yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's about it.
Hello, Herbert. It's good to see you.
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Yeah, she's definitely hiding something. She's definitely hiding something. Okay, let's ask about all the characters.
Madame Tadpole's so
Finally met everyone.
She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish,
Wow.
and she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, you're so young.
Yeah, I guess. Dirk's okay, I guess. I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
I guess he's pretty wealthy now, too. From his movie.
I don't know. I heard he didn't get paid that much at all.
Really?
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
I think Cynthia just...
He's not really part of his crew. Sure. Okay. Captain's own gossip. Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there, in his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though, a few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff, and he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait, she told me not to tell anyone else. Forget I said that.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
I'm the detective. I have to write it down. Also, I don't think you appreciate you changing rules considering Mortuga is fine with whatever he was doing.
Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kinda grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkwirm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I, didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually
Hello,
think he
Irene.
was born in Silkwirm.
It's good to see you.
I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance.
I guess he wanted to make his own money.
Which, by all accounts, is exactly
Also,
what he did after
Irene,
he left town. And
if you have not played this game before,
Why would he need to come back?
you might have to stop here
to meet him, I guess.
and
Who else? Captain
Play it.
Mortuga.
because Detective Grimoire series, the first game is a flash game. You can find it, but it's really short, so it doesn't really matter if you play or not. You can still do it. It's like easy, fun game. The second game is the swamp one. Third is Tangled Tower. The fourth game is this one. You need to play them. Okay, all of them are super good. If you haven't, I don't want to spoil you. Try one of those. Set in a theme park in a swamp. Hard time getting. Oh, that is the swamp one. That's the one where there's the murder of the Remington, isn't it? A swamp monster. I really like that one though. But then again, I'll admit this. I am biased towards like Detective Grimoire. I did grow up playing the game, like the Flash game, so I'm kind of like biased a little bit. It's good. It's good. You need to give it a chance. It's good. It sounds like weird. Okay, I'll forewarn you. First off, Detective Grimoire, don't take it too seriously. It's not the kind of really serious game. It has a good mystery, a good story though. Like the mystery, there is a bit of a supernatural touch to it. So you have to keep in mind that there are like supernatural creatures and stuff that exist in game. That's a thing. It's not like huge to the mystery itself, but that's a thing. So if someone says, "Oh, it's this monster did it," it's who knows, the monster might exist. Yeah. I will say though, Tangled Tower and Mermaid Mask share similar art styles and similar like UI, I guess, in terms of the gameplay. The swamp one is its own thing. So the art's different. The UI is a bit different. You do the whole connection thing though with the gray cells. You talk to people, find clues. So these are all the characters in this game particularly. This is all the clues that you find. You can ask them about everything. So Grimoire has a lot of dialogue. You need to be okay with dialogue because I know some people don't like it. But personally, I like it. I had to play it before I had any regulars in my audience. Might be that playing alone was not fun. Playing now might be more fun. That is true. That is true for some games. Some games are like, would be boring for me, I guess, if I play it on my own. But I've said it before that there are some games that are fun because I was playing it with on stream. And I had like my chat. It's like, let's say it's a Black Man where you can ask anyone about it. Yes. So in all 3 Grimoire games, you pretty much can talk to everyone about everything and anything you find. Anyone you meet, you can just ask them about it. The basic menu looks like that. You can ask them about like their first arrival, themselves, the murder, all that. And then when you find important clues, you can confront them about it. She has this additional thing here because she is the one who asked us to solve the mystery. So there's that. But yeah, so I don't want to spoil you in case you want to play it because it's fun. It is fun.
When did you first meet Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just, you're both from Silkwirm. I thought maybe you'd have run into him before that.
My parents did. I know that much.
Remind me.
The harbor master and the shipyard mechanic.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like, recluse?
I don't think he's ever been outgoing, but from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
Someone who used to be from the town. JD used to be from the town. Grip is from town.
I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I've no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted.
I mean, you locked yourself up in the control room when we first arrived. Why do you think that with your reaction that he would come asking you like, hey, I want to be a navigator? It was already turned down once. In that case, I would use volume and lurk while I work. Yeah. Because I don't want to spoil things in case you want to play it. Enjoy the lurk and enjoy work. Hopefully it goes well for you. But I'm glad you dropped by, okay? Really appreciate that.
You said you're 18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkwirm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's pretty much dead.
Whereabouts?
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live, too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be. Nowadays, it's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother?
I can't go visit the father, right?
It's okay.
So, Cynthia, why did you want to become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine. This submarine. Like I said, it's just the way it's meant to be.
When you say it like that, it feels like you planned for the murder. I mean, it's not a good thing to say, like, someone just died and is the previous captain of the submarine, and you're like, oh yeah, I was meant to be the captain of this submarine. It's meant to be. What do you mean? Like, the freaking previous captain just got murdered, and you're like, oh, it's meant to be. Don't say that. It's making you look so suspicious, damn it.
Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and he let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed. She's convinced that she's cursed, or even that she is a curse. That's why she wears that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her, especially since, you know.
No?
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Mortuga alive. They were both in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater.
Yeah, everyone just call it like the Illusion Theater, but it's, I mean, they call it the storeroom. They don't really refer to it as the Illusion Theater. Is it just named by Sim as the Illusion Theater? I'm confused.
I'm sure I saw a picture of this recently, but it looked different.
Where did you see this picture?
Somewhere in the engine room?
It's like literally pasted on the balloon
I
basket.
remember one time I went into Mortuga's cabin and he was standing in front of this painting, and he had his hand held up to it, like he was touching it.
Maybe it got knocked and he was straightening it.
No, he wasn't touching the frame, he was touching the painting itself.
Okay, well, he is within his right to do that.
I don't know. Might be worth a second look.
Sure, I'll go take a look at it later. I'm heading off for the night now, fam. Good night and have a good rest of stream. I thought you said, like, it's good for you that I started streaming early. I thought you'd be here a bit longer, but it's okay, I understand. I mean, you are like 2 hours ahead of me at least, so it is like not early for you anymore. So have a good sleep. You can watch the VODs later. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow.
What do you know about this bell?
That's no bell. It's got a fluted drive tip.
Yeah, I know, it's midnight.
Fluted socket? With
Just
flutes?
arrived at midnight.
Oh, yeah, I agree completely.
I forget that not everyone sleeps super late like I do. Like, if I don't have anything on the next day, I don't sleep early. I sleep in the wee hours of the morning, so I have to remind myself not everyone is a night owl like I am.
I know this ship. I used to look out my bedroom window and see it sitting in the harbor.
Does it have a name?
Something Selena? Precious Selena?
I think it's Queen Selena or something like that.
This radio looks kind of like you.
Aw, you really think so?
Why did she take that as a compliment?
Does it belong to you?
Of course, I brought it with me. That's how I first contacted the submarine from the outside.
You used the radio to contact Mortuga, and you asked him to let you into the submarine?
Yep.
Oh, wait, so there's a receiver in the control room?
No. Well, kinda.
So, you know what? Never mind.
Wait, didn't the what's his name say that Mortuga did not have a radio? Because he doesn't like technology? How did he get or receive the radio signal thing then? Some days I do sleep late, like 2, 3 a.m., but that's my own fault. I try not to do it because I don't usually feel the best the following day. Like, I feel fatigued as hell. Yeah, I know there's some people who don't do well sleeping late. Personally, I do perfectly fine. And 2, 3 a.m. is actually not that late for me. I sleep at like 5, 6 a.m. And that's already better. Because back when I was younger, I don't sleep till the next day. I have gotten to a point, like one point in my life, where I slept at 1 p.m. the next day. So I stayed up like that really the entire night. Like I'm really like night owl. My timing was like the American timing. Despite living in Singapore. I try not to do that, okay? I try to sleep when the sun hasn't come up yet. Getting to bed so much earlier than usual lately, than sleeping more hours, but waking up earlier than I used to. I wish I slept more, but somehow I sleep later, as I've mentioned, but then like I get like what 5-6 hours of sleep and then I just feel tired, but then I'm like I want to sleep early or take a nap in the afternoon. I don't. I then I repeat the same thing again. I know, not healthy. I should sleep more. I should. No, but getting to bed earlier, it's a good thing, you know? Sleep more. People need sleep. Technically, you're supposed to sleep at what? At least 9 hours? 10 hours, actually? Hello, Dingzu. Good morning to you. It is like almost 10 p.m. for me. How do you feel? The interview went fine, actually. It didn't go terribly. Actually, I would say it went perfectly well. I had quite a nice time with the interviewer, but it is a pure commission job, so I don't think it's the right fit for me. Being the goddamn introvert that I am, I don't think a pure commission job I would do well on. Which is sad, because everything else apart from that seems fine. Tell her that we had a flood and had to move into an Airbnb. Not being at home, I still wanted to change my routine. You're at an Airbnb right now? Is your house okay? Are you okay? I mean, you're in an Airbnb, so I'm gonna assume you're okay, but what happened? Like, I was wondering why you weren't streaming, but I guess now we know. I hope everything's fine in your house. Like, it wasn't so bad. I hope your computer doesn't get destroyed. I know that's one of the least things you should be worried about when there's a flood, but being a gamer that I am, anything happens, the first thing I could think of, my PC better be fine. But really, I hope everyone in your family's okay. Like, and your house is not that damaged, because that'll be tough to fix.
Give us your professional opinion. Laser gun? Shrek ray?
Intergalactic hair dryer.
It's an antenna. A really weird antenna, but yeah. Also, it's damaged. It's starting to rust, and there's sediment in the joints. Seawater can really do a number on electronics. You gotta be careful. Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Ugh, they'd never let me in. I can barely even swim.
But you live right by the sea.
Pardon me for not swimming in the deep, freezing ocean. That's one creepy book. Wait, are those initials? M?
You're looking at it upside down.
Am I?
Wait. If it's not WW, I thought it was connected to Dirk. If it's MM, then it's Magnus Mortuga, isn't it? Why did Tadpole have like Magnus Mortuga book? Did she scratch that in herself? That's good to hear, and yeah, be hot. Like for us introverts, so I thought it was 6 to 8 hours. I mean, normal work time though, I guess it's like there's like they have like morning and afternoon shift, so not 12-hour shift though, so it's still fine. And obviously, it was a sales and marketing job, so you got to do the road shows and shit. And I was like, if you're paying me like a basic pay, that's enough. I wouldn't mind like trying out the job, you know, and exploring something. You know, stepping out my boundaries maybe and comfort zone, and I guess not boundaries, comfort zone. You know, try things out, but it's just a pure commission job, so you're really relying on your skills. And the interviewer was like, oh, I'm an introvert. My coworkers are introverted. They're doing really well. I'm like, great. I know introverts could do it No, it's not that introverts are like just can't do it at all. You know, but there are different kinds of introverts, which people don't seem to get. They seem to assume that all introverts are just like, oh, they hate talking to people, they're really shy. No, that's me. I'm like the typical introvert that people think about. But there are like introverts that actually don't have any problem talking to people. No, introverts not about just having a problem talking to people. Introverts are just pretty much, we need our alone time at the end of the day to recharge. It's not like I can't talk to people at all, you know. It's just I rather be alone, and I wouldn't mind being alone. And I get my energy from being alone. That's what introvert is. So I'm like, if you can do that job and you can earn shit ton of money from doing that job, great, because I can see where he's coming from, because I've talked to people from other companies who also have like commission base, you know, who are like, yeah, you can do wonderfully. If you really work your ass off, you can earn like 10K a month if you want to. You can earn a lot of money from doing and getting commission. Problem is, I'm not that kind of person. I'm like really the most stereotypical introvert you could think of. You know, when you see introvert in like, you know, like a TV show, you're like, oh yeah, stereotype. That's introvert. That, yeah, I'm that. I'm that person. The stereotypical, like if there's a room full of people, I won't be in it. And if I have to be in it, I'm like right at the corner hiding. I might be even the toilet hiding just so that no one can see me. I'm that introvert. I hate talking to people if I don't have to. I can do it if it's like due to job related stuff. Being an IT engineer and all, you know, like my previous job, I was an IT guy, right? So when people come to me, hey, I got a problem here, I can talk to people. You know, and if they ask me questions overall, I can chat. I have people who liked me and chatted with me. It's not like I'm completely just kept to myself. Although I prefer to do that, but it's like I do not like talking to people. I don't even like really talking on the phone, man. Whenever I get a call, I want to hang up. You know? My previous job, especially an IT job, everyone gets your cell phone number, which they say, oh, don't give your personal number to your clients, like the users. And I'm like, I can't not give them my number because they need to contact me for stuff. And then because I give them my number, they contact me pretty much every single time they got a problem. It's like, I used to get like messages and calls even when I'm not there. Like I'm off work. I'm on vacation. I literally received a call before when I was overseas. Like one time, a couple years ago, I went to Vietnam. Okay? I was overseas, literally overseas, and I told the person on the phone, I'm on vacation, I'm on annual leave, don't call me. I tried to be nice, and I was like, yeah, I'm not in Singapore, I can't help you. I had to repeat multiple times for the person to get it, like I'm literally overseas. I'm not in Singapore. Whatever the fuck you want to say to me, I can't help you with. Call someone else. Like, call my coworker. Okay, don't talk to me. I don't know shit. I'm overseas, damn it. Don't you hate that when jobs do that to you? Like, literally, you're off work and they call you. Sister called immediately after I sent my last message. I'm back now. Oh. So is your house okay? Which I know I'm on a little rant about work. I'm sorry, but is your house okay?
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something.
Yeah, work rants. It's something. But I did get a couple of months to rest now. I am unemployed. Although I'm getting calls about interviews and stuff, so I may not be for long. I'm just enjoying myself as I am.
My parents used to shop here from time to time. They'd complain that Mr. Grip would charge them full price, even though they were locals.
Heh, Grip's not one to give out discounts, huh?
Upstairs, where my in-laws live, is fine. The basement where hubby and I live has to be gutted and rebuilt. It's tough. So everything is destroyed? Please tell me your PC worked fine. Because, like, that, it's also... Everything's already very expensive to need to replace and... You know, like... And PC parts also not cheap now, so, have to possibly interesting people are dealing with a lot of details. At least get insurance, so at least they're willing to pay.
This weird...
It might be a beat easier.
It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
The buoy? I've got it with me, the buoy.
There he is, Mortuga's little mascot.
What does he do?
Well, you know, bit of this, bit of that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw it. It lured us onto the submarine.
That's the idea.
How does it work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope, it just kind of happens.
Wooden buoy is confirmed to be magical.
Game memory goes on the desk. Streaming was on the floor. It's covered, and I'll replace it. But right now I'm overwhelmed. It's only 6 inches of water, but that 6 inches did so much. Yeah, I can see it. Especially electronics or anything wooden. I'm gonna assume that, you know, it's gonna take a lot of damage. Wood, like electronics, anything paper too. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. But at least I hope it's not too much damage and that it'll get better soon.
This is the ship's compass from here in the control room.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good. That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This one's the original?
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this character. I'm sorry. She's so weird and suspicious. And it's not like I haven't played games where the actual person who called you in from the mystery is the killer, so... I don't know if I like her.
Wait, so it's a cassette player? For listening to music?
Nearly.
Looks like the tape can swap out.
So?
So maybe there are other tapes.
Hey, yeah. I bet there are.
I need to look for those tapes. All the furniture is being replaced. Vacuum cleaner, the Roomba, cat stuff, walking pad, all covered, but inconvenience. Yeah, it's true. But at least everything's covered, so that's a good thing. I mean, you're gonna have a bit of a tough time before everything's replaced, but at least you save a bit of money. Yay?
Cynthia, this map's got your surname on it, and the S from your signature.
Oh yeah, Seafoam Harbor.
I mean, nobody ever really called it that, but my mom was the harbor master, so yeah.
So she owned the harbor? Okay.
The stamp. That's Governor Fellow, the guy who owned Silkwirm on Sea.
I didn't know you could own a town.
Well, he acted like he did. Putting himself on the stamps was the least of it.
I mean, if you're rich enough, I'm sure you can own a town, at least back in the day. I don't know about modern day, okay? I don't know anything about owning towns. Yeah, my husband has some stuff that's not covered, and he also wants to also do some drainage upgrades to prevent it from happening again in the future, which is also not... Yeah, you probably need to look into that. So, in case there's another flood. I know moving is probably not an option. But, I live in an apartment, so you don't really have to worry about flooding. Yes, I do live on the 8th floor. So even if it does flood, not my house that would be flooded. And if it does flood that high, it means we're all gonna die. So no worries about that anyways. But yeah, hopefully you can poke some holes somewhere. I don't know. Gotta look into it. Like, make sure he does it in a way that bugs don't come in, because that's gonna be a pest. Pun intended. Do you sometimes feel nostalgic for our 12th floor apartment? Yeah. Isn't this why I don't own houses? One, it's too expensive in Singapore, and even if I do have the money for it, I still feel like an apartment is the way to go, man. Although granted, I do live in Singapore where we don't really get a lot of like natural disasters and stuff. Not that flooding doesn't exist, but usually our houses are safe. Again, I never lived in an actual house. It's an apartment technically, so. Also, easier to clean. I already find it terribly hard to clean because I live on the 8th floor and I never really felt this about my previous place. But we moved, right? And my current like apartment that we live in, my family, it gets dusty so fast. Like I just cleaned it and I feel like just a couple days later, like it's already dusty again. And like, I am already lazy enough to clean my own room. I don't even have to clean the whole house. Can you imagine? Like the whole, like an apartment is smaller than a house. If I have to clean the whole house, I will die, man. Not literally, but emotionally. Yeah, until for somehow the amount of dust blowing through the windows. Yeah. I don't like opening the windows too, but yeah, I have to because of the way our house is built. You know, and the way our air conditioning is installed. I got to open the windows to prevent mold. Not that it actually helps all that much. Maybe a little bit, but the dust is like annoying.
Mr. Worman's typewriter?
But there's a lack of bugs
Keys are all in
that
the
we,
place.
at least over here.
Or Mr.
So
could do it, I bet. I don't think
I'll take it.
wants anyone to fix it.
Oh, weird. Hey, it's that bottle I saw Dr. Zephyr carrying around the submarine.
Yeah.
Smells kind of like flowers or something. Weird.
What about the thing in the bottle?
I don't really want to know what that is.
You'll be happy to know it's just a sea creature.
What does it do?
We're not sure.
My money's on nothing.
Oh, Sim's fog ball. What's this weird little antenna thing?
Is that not just part of the design?
No, I don't think so.
I actually discovered a lot of these things and what they are because I talked to her last.
Oh, I know about this one. The silver snake.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know it's a big sea serpent that my mom and her best friend fished out of the ocean.
Your mother found it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? Did she keep it?
For a while. Eventually, some men came and took it away.
Where is it now?
I don't know.
Cynthia, is this the phone you used to call us?
No, I used one in the town when I went to drop off the case file. I never actually had my own cell phone. Do they all have flashlights like this?
Oh wait, that's a flashlight?
Could be useful. It gets pretty dark down here.
I mean, I already used it in the bilge, so don't act surprised, Sally.
What's with that wheel?
I'm probably playing it out of order.
The shield. Does he have that in the movie?
He has a wheel in the book, but it mostly stays attached to his ship, apart from one time it breaks off in a big storm.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea. I remember this. My mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
That's her in the photo.
Yeah.
Who's the other woman?
That's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together. and one time they came back with a sea serpent,
The silver snake.
also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
It was injured? They wanted to look after it until it recovered.
Does it not have
But then you have the skull?
No eyes. And its skin was rock hard, but shiny, like a gemstone.
Where'd you keep it? In the shipyard?
Yeah, Mom wanted to take it back into the sea, but she didn't want to leave it. She wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
to go and live in the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom is crazy. Like, serpent can breathe on the water. Why?
In the case file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So you think it got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3 possibilities. 1, the cauldron was opened before the murder. 2, someone opened the cauldron after the murder.
Someone other than Mortuga?
Naturally. And 3, the cauldron was opened during the murder.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same?
Maybe.
Yeah, I need to figure out what the cauldron is. Holy shit, I just realized that Detective Grimoire is voiced by my guy, Edwin Tiong. Also voices Norzone, Old Skies, and several characters in Unavowed. Really? Okay, I never played Old Skies, but I do own Unavowed. So now I gotta go see Unavowed and then see if I can recognize his voice. I committed playing it. He voices Grimoire in pretty much all the games. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th game, you hear him as Grimoire. Him and Sally's voice never change.
Baroness Fortuna.
Who is she?
She's the theater owner who adopted Sim.
Did Sim like living with her? In the theater?
Sim's reluctant to speak ill of her elders, but I get the sense that Fortuna wasn't very nice to her.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing. You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So you think someone put it there as a false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead.
Or it could be Mortuga is just holding it and then it just broke while he got killed. I don't know.
Sun tablets?
Yeah, for when you need sunlight, but you can't get any.
Vitamin D.
I don't know, random example. Lived in a submarine.
I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
Now,
It's
who
just-
made her captain is what I want to
making
know
somebody
now.
so uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
Meaning you. Like, honestly, who voted for her to be captain? Or, like, why?
So this is what Mr. Worman did after he left town.
Why would he need to leave town to write a book? I feel like you could do that from anywhere.
It was probably more about making connections.
You mean like in publishing?
In anything. Silkwirm's a real dead end if you got any kind of aspirations. Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
I didn't know that got any press. Someone must have sold their story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh,
Oh, they moved out?
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
that's so nice. I'm jealous!
I didn't know that. Good to know what happened to Fifi and Poppy. But yeah, I think they do talk about the previous games a little bit. Not a lot, but I mean, just in case. I feel like maybe, Aaron, if you're still watching, maybe you might need to go lurk. Like, I love you here, obviously, and talking to you, but if you want to play the game, it's best to not be here, and
Let's take a closer look.
so that you can actually not be spoiled, just in case.
Can't hurt to ask.
I'll go later.
Let's go look at that painting again.
Let's go later. I want to look at stuff here first.
Even an arts and crafts table.
Enjoy your lurk.
It's a normal table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
Mortuga submarine. Strange blueprint. Yeah, she's doing something shady, this lady.
It's a throne.
It's not a throne.
Oh, well, what is it?
Well, it's, the captain's control chair.
There's a label taped to the back. Maybe it says what kind of chair it is.
That's not a label. It's a whole document.
Typed document that was taped to the back of the captain's chair in the control room. There are 2 handwritten signatures at the bottom of the page. Command contract. This contract represents an agreement between the 2 individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine. For their own safety and privacy, these 2 people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel. This proves Party B is the rightful commander of this vessel and all its operations. Signed Magnus, and then signed Cynthia. Okay, I'm suspicious of Cynthia again. What legal documentation? What development? You bought the ship or what? You're so weird. I don't trust her. I really don't.
Down periscope.
Down periscope.
Don't touch that, please. It's behind glass for a reason. It is a garment of great historical significance and must be preserved.
What if we just look at it from a distance?
Fine.
Ornate jacket displayed in a wooden mannequin in the control room. Can't touch it as it's kept locked behind glass.
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
It's an electrical switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and sensibly interact with this precision equipment.
They swap the 6 colored plugs into the correct sockets. So I can make this. $592.
Nope.
The digital display changes depending on which plugs are in which sockets.
I guess we have to get it to match the drawing on the piece of paper.
Probably, yeah. Yellow's in the middle though, so it has to be like... No, it has to be like something like... The bottom has to be straight line. This one has to... Okay, the blue... Okay, hold on. The up has to be a C, though. No. Is there a way to do the bottom part? So I guess... Has to be something like that. And blue, and then... one line on the...
Nothing.
The display is made up of various inputs. For instance,
They overlap, though. Meaning some parts.
Okay, I know. Hold on. The middle one is... it has to be covered on the bottom. I like that.
I guess that's wrong.
try just swapping the plugs between the different sockets until the display starts to match the diagram. The plugs are in sets of 2, so the output for each set is the combination of both the sockets they're plugged into.
Okay, this one top one it does not have the top bit. So it has to be a blank one. But the bottom has not... okay.
I did it.
Good job. Something unlocked.
The hatch opened.
And it's a ring-bound book.
Okay, Captain's Log. Old ring-bound logbook. Locked in a hatch in the control panel. Okay. This is by Cynthia, so coordinates. Notes. Captain Mortuga found dead. Details unknown. Crew in tumultuous. Captain Seafoam assumes command. Cynthia. So, this is by Magnus. So James Duss arrives on submarine, and a man named Dirk. Girl named Cynthia Seafoam contacted the submarine by radio from rowing boat. A woman named Madame Tappa was found in the ocean. Zephyr invites a girl named Symmetry onto the submarine. Godric Grit rescue from hot air balloon accident. Zephyr sets up his equipment in the infirmary. Final preparations before we take the submarine out for the first time. Okay.
It's a lever.
A little card came
It's
out.
got a bunch of numbers printed on it.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe?
It's a depth meter. Shows how deep we are.
Grimoire, if you had a depth meter, it would say 0.
Whew, wow. Proud of that one? Looks like something's missing here. Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball? Coconut?
I need to find something to fit in there.
It's a kind of waveform.
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
What are they expecting to hear?
No idea.
These look like the dials on my oven.
You don't have an oven.
I meant my microwave.
Well, now I just feel bad. It's a lever.
A sheet of glossy paper came out.
I think this is how they print out stuff they see with the radar machines.
So, is there anything on it? Did it see anything?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, the ship's wheel.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
Okay, ship wheel. Alright, so far that's about it for this room. Let's go to this room. I need to look at the portrait again.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Later.
Maybe we should take another look at this.
Okay, search the entire painting for anything that seems strange.
Is that the sun? The sun was upside down.
Do you hear something?
Oh! Okay, that's it? I thought you said tree parts.
That's it.
What?
It's just going to hang in the middle of the room.
You can reach it, can't you?
Yeah, but
Then I don't see the problem.
Let's climb it. Let's go. Secret room. The captain's quarters. Ah, his bed.
What's that on the bed?
Some kind of box.
Can you get it open?
Okay, I think I need to look at it.
To open it.
Seems that way.
I need to find a solution.
That was disappointing.
Yeah.
An old wooden box that won't open was laying on the bed of the captain's quarters. I might need to find a way to open it. I'm sure I could find a way to open it. I'm on chapter 2. The box that would not open.
There's something suspicious about Mariana.
Let's go talk to her.
Well, I'll do it later.
What is
I haven't finished looking at stuff yet.
It's a model town.
Cute.
Hey, there's a panel at the front. And it slides out.
I guess that's the ocean. You can put the little model boats on it.
Huh.
Okay, swap the positions of the sails. Tap the boats to rotate them. Huh? Oh, 2 here. This one doesn't go anywhere though. So 2 here. But this one doesn't go anywhere either. So 2 goes from here. It goes here. It has to go somewhere other than here. Two goes there.
That's not it.
So, we can swap the sails between the 9 boats, and we can tap the boats to turn them, making them face different directions on the grid.
The 2 has to be connected. How does it go from V? Do I need to swap to V2 somehow? Or 3? Do I need to go from 3? Or does it have to be like how many pointing at you? So it has to be like how many pointing at you? If that's the case, the one in the middle have to have a lot pointed at it.
That's
I
wrong.
think it's supposed to be a sequence, like a journey. The start point is the arrow tile on the left side, and the end point is the red X.
Seems like the boats can only point in straight lines or diagonals. A bit like chess.
Yeah, so it has to be like 2 to 3 and then 3 to something. Okay. Wait, I need to look up Roman numerals. I don't know shit about Roman numerals. Still haven't memorized it somehow. Okay, I1. Okay, so 2 first. Two, 3. Okay, then Ivy. V. V.
Nothing.
I think the numbers.
So we need to plot a journey from.
It has to be like that. It has to end with this one. So I have to point like that and then that. So 2, 2. Two, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Nothing.
I think the numbers. And the angle of each boat.
So we need to plot a journey from boat to boat, going from the start point to the end point.
Is it what?
Nothing.
I think the numbers on the same.
Movement on the grid. Oh.
On the grid. And the angle of each boat represents the direction of that movement.
So we need to plot a journey from boat to boat, going from the start point to the end point.
Oh, so not by number, so just by movement. So 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a 6th one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does it have to end like on this square? So it's like, but it's 1 only. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is correct. Three. This one is 3. This one has to point somewhere else. Two, 3. 3. 2. No, wait. 3. 2. 2.
Nothing.
I think the angle.
So we need to plot a journey from boat.
So it has to end from blue square though. That means it has to end here somehow. How do I point this anywhere except there? Okay, maybe I can. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. Oh, but that's 2 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I don't have a 6 option. Do I? I don't. So it can't point there to this one. So it has to point 1, 2, 3 though. It's 3. 3 has to point over here. It's like 1, 2, 2. Has to point 1, 2, 3, 3. I only got 1, 3. How am I supposed to do twice? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. 4 and then 2, 1, 2, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Wait, 1, 2. Two. No, it all eats there. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go there. 1, 2, 3. 3. 2. How do I point here? I could point here so I could go there. This one kind of point here.
Nothing.
I think the angle.
So we need to plot a journey from boat to boat.
I go backwards though? That would be difficult. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm gonna guess this light might be 2. I don't even know.
Nothing.
I think the angle.
So we need to plot a journey from boat to boat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here. 5 from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then 1 tree. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 2.
Nothing.
I think, and the
So we need to plot a journey from both.
1, 2. 1, 2. It's 3 though. This is 2 correct. This is 7. 5, 2. This is.
That was right.
Alright, I need to go backwards.
I'm impressed.
The little lighthouse. It opened up. And there's something in there.
There's a thing that I can't take. A tape? A film reel hidden in there. But I can't take it.
Town.
I can't take the film reel. I could just look at it for now. Okay.
I can't get the drawers open.
Locked?
No, I don't think so. I think the wood just rotted.
Rotted. Okay.
Shape bowl.
Go on. Say it.
Like a woman would have in her bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
So this was Mortuga's bedroom.
Technically, if it's the captain's quarters, whoever is currently captain would get this room.
There's an old curtain hanging up here.
Want to take a look behind it?
Move it.
Most of the room is made of wood, but this door is made of thick metal.
I can see an old wooden deck. It looks a bit like a pirate ship.
Yeah, I bet.
Caution. Pressure seal. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, the submarine must be pressurized on the inside to offset the external water pressure.
And what would happen if it had the wrong pressure? The door would burst open.
Well, I imagine the glass would break at least.
Okay, it's a good thing that it's here. I don't see anything here yet. It's just a ship deck.
An empty box.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
A little window.
A lantern. It's been a while since it was lit.
There's no way to open it.
Seems that way.
I think I might need to put something there. I will open it next time. I'm sure I can get it open somehow.
Fair Cynthia, O truest friend, my steadfast fealties won.
You're both from Silkwirm, and you're the same age. Do you know her from before?
Though kindred bred neath sullen skies, now we met out with this sunken silver shell.
You really never ran into each other in the town?
She is bloomed from deepest silken soil, whilst I mere wandering weed by a wild wind blown.
Ah, of course.
You make a friend, and then she ends up as the new captain. Must have been, you know, a nice, unexpected bonus.
'Twas no sudden thing. Full well she plotted thus her course of fate, to helm this vessel next by rightful claim, for she in law and title holds its name.
Is that so?
I made it windowed
Cynthia C.
on my end.
Number 6, the leaden crown.
Sorry, can I? How do you? Okay, yeah. Leathern crown.
A heavy burden?
I don't know if my guesses are relevant or not in terms of what the symmetry stuff. I really don't know.
That little dapper hat he wears, I sewed myself from cotton cloth, and now he truly looks the part, mirrored to his master's garb.
The king didn't always have a hat?
Nay, was not but would be carved, a simple stick with face adorned.
And you thought he should have a hat just because Grip wears one?
No, I saw a picture of it. At least I think I did.
It was on his balloon thing, I think. I have to go check it again later.
She tries her best to honor fate and call it by its newest name.
Cynthia?
I will admit, in quiet hours, the former name returns.
What's the former name?
Need you only glance beneath a single slip of paper?
It used to be called Seafoam.
Do you remember when Cynthia first got hold of this?
I saw her running from the bridge, all pages clasped in hand.
Where was she taking it?
In a hurried hurry haste, she was bedchamber bound.
Wait, all pages clasped in hand?
Yeah.
Both pages, surely.
But mere semantics, sir.
So there might be more pages to that. Okay.
Both she and
Good
I
to know.
have mothers lost, and both a token keep.
Unlike you, though, Cynthia's not wearing hers.
Cynthia's already got a cool jacket. One that actually fits her too.
And stitched it I, at her request, with mine own hand.
Really? When did she make this request?
Some long while ago.
Before the murder, huh?
Before she became captain, too. That's weird.
The numbers spoken by the ship, they falter, flailing weird and wild, as if she seeks to speak, yet lacks the tongue to voice her troubled thought. I tried it once.
Tried what?
To turn the wheel, to steer the ship.
Oh, how'd it go?
It did not. I was too weak. Dusky box of dark allure, I cannot turn mine eyes. What lies within?
We're still trying to work that out. Any guesses?
Surely some solemn secret, dark and dreadful.
Oh, it better be after all this.
A teeny tiny town of toys, or fossil formed of... Oh, that's my house. Right there.
Your house?
Yeah, the theater, where I lived.
Cute.
Okay.
Sim, could we take a closer look at your locket?
I suppose so. Please be careful.
Of course, I won't break it.
You really think we should open it?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's up to you.
That is... her? I mean, she drew her own face on. She tore the actual photo. So I'm done with him because that's my check mark. But I want to ask him about a lot of stuff.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
So somehow she suddenly became captain still.
Godric Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure...
Not physically, Grimoire.
Emotional anchor.
Oh, right.
It would float. What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh. You've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
You know, Magnus never liked the name Mortuga Submarine.
Surely he was the one who chose that name.
I believe it was something that just happened. He didn't have a willing hand in it. All told, Magnus was rather dismissive of the notion that the submarine should bear his moniker.
But it was his submarine.
He was dismissive of that notion, too.
So you don't claim to own the submarine.
Seems that Cynthia is
Okay.
using the contract as a talisman.
A talisman. Like, as protection.
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides.
Because everyone knows it as Mortuga's submarine rather than Seafoam. So she's just trying to show everyone that it's hers now.
It's a fine garment.
People still call it the Mortuga submarine,
Been in the
though.
control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not.
Okay, so it belongs to the lady that we saw in the picture. Her painting.
Magnus was fairly averse to record keeping.
He can't have been that against it if he bothered to write in the captain's log.
However, standard
I imagine it's Felicia's.
for the captain to keep a record of every single day, whereas Magnus only filed a handful of these log cards in his entire tenure.
Probably because he doesn't go anywhere much, maybe? I'm guessing.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off and replaced with a different material.
It's never been my job to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice.
Of course.
I am unfamiliar with this. Where was it located?
It was in the captain's quarters.
Ah, then it is no mystery, for I have never set foot in that room. Magnus built this himself, from the scant materials we happen to have on board.
So he made it while he was living on the submarine?
Yes, but I believe it's a vignette of a particular time in his past, back when he was living in Silkwirm.
But you knew Mortuga back then, didn't you? How come there's not a model of you in there?
It's specific to the town and its history. As an outsider, I would have no place in it.
Yeah, he's not local, so.
Now, this is a talisman, surely.
On the surface, it appears so. However, in this instance, I think the concept has been inverted.
A reverse talisman.
Okay. Thank you. Since I'm on the same level, might as well.
Ooh. Sim let you see her locket?
Do you know what's inside? Did she ever show you?
No, and I didn't ask. She's allowed to have secrets. Wait, you didn't open it, did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Was it okay? There wasn't anything bad in there?
It's fine.
Okay, fine. Good. Wow, there they are. That's my mom, standing in the harbor, and that's my dad, standing under the lighthouse.
Ooh, where's your dad?
Hey, the lighthouse opens up, and there's a film reel in there. That is not accurate. We did not have a giant film reel in our attic.
I don't think that aspect is supposed to be accurate. I just think that it's supposed to hide the film reel, lady.
I don't like it.
You don't want to know what's inside?
I do, and I don't.
I get it.
Bad like how?
Like, what if it's something we didn't want to see?
I think I'd still rather know.
Same. I want to know. I'll open it somehow.
How come there's two different wheels?
The big wooden ones for steering left and right. The smaller ones for diving and surfacing.
Speaking of, what does the S stand for?
Seafoam.
Yeah, figured.
Oh, you found the captain's log.
Sure did.
How does it work?
So, at the end of every day, you're supposed to print out one of these little cards with readings from the submarine's movements in the last 24 hours. Then, the captain signs it and writes about anything noteworthy that happened.
So the card on the top, that's from the day Mortuga died?
Yeah, I figured we should have a record of it.
You took over as captain that same night?
What of it?
Nothing, just asking.
Still weird.
So, I noticed you're the captain, but you're not wearing the captain's jacket.
I have my own jacket. This one stays behind glass. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Okay, so what about your jacket?
It's based on the one Mortuga had. See? The epaulets are kind of the same.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask someone about this. How come Mortuga's jacket is like half a jacket?
Apparently, he didn't want to wear anything on his right shoulder. Some kind of pain from an old injury, I think. There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So. But we've both signed it, so yep, it's binding. Any further questions?
Yeah, how did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
Hold on. I just remembered. Was it Mariana someone who said that okay, it may not be Mariana, but it stepped out and they said that they found a piece of paper in the corridor? It may as well be symmetry. Like, someone mentioned they stepped out, found a piece of paper in the corridor, put it back on the typewriter, thinking that it's supposed to be JD's piece of paper. What if it's actually this command contract? So Magnus may not have actually signed it himself. She could have typed up the typewriter, typed up the command thing, the contract, on the typewriter herself and then just signed it and pretended that he signed over the ship to her. She may not legally actually supposed to own the ship. That might be her secret. I feel like I might need to look into that.
Progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is.
I feel like this lady might be too obsessed. Because I feel like Mortuga and the mother, like Felicia, or the lady in the painting, obviously has a relationship. Right? It might be related. She might be related to the lady. So she just feels like it might be her ship. Like it's her family ship, but it may not be true. She may just want to take over, so she might have done some nefarious stuff to do it.
Hey, it's Sim's necklace locket thing. Any idea what she keeps in there?
It's not really my business.
Unless you decide it's related to the murder, then you'd be all over it, I bet.
Dang, called out.
Hey, that's pretty cute.
Do you recognize any of the buildings?
Oh, is it supposed to be something specific? I thought it was just like, Toy Town or whatever.
Never mind.
What's that?
You've never seen it before?
Nope. Is it Mortuga's?
Good guess.
Yeah, it has his vibes for sure. Oh, let me guess. It's locked and you can't work out how to open it.
Right again.
Ha! Classic. Okay, but for real, you gotta let me know when you get it open, because now I'm super curious. I got to steer a big wheel like this in my movie. Mine didn't have that red metal bit, though. Also, mine was up on the aft deck, not, indoors in a control room. Huh, that's kind of weird.
What?
He doesn't have a signature, Mortuga. Yeah, he writes his name differently every time.
Yeah. I wonder if it's on purpose.
Maybe he just never bothered to decide on one.
Right. It doesn't seem like he was a paperwork kind of guy.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh yeah, I've seen that in the control room. I thought maybe Cynthia was gonna wear it, like after she became captain.
I think it might be too big for her.
Whoa, wait, This is the contract Cynthia signed to become captain?
Seems that way. What's the problem?
No, I don't like this at all. She shouldn't have signed it.
Why not? You think she misread it?
No, it's not that.
Or what? Mortuga forced her to sign it? I don't really see the problem. Cynthia wanted to be captain, and now she's captain.
I guess.
No. Because the signature
I'm
thing,
glad Cynthia took my
he said Mortuga didn't have a signature,
Super
but the
attentive,
two
so I
signatures
told her to
look
pick
the
up a
same.
hobby. Arts and crafts is a
Okay,
good
hold on. Now I'm confused. I need to look at it again.
Forget. It's a cane with a face.
Okay, so for real, Grip's actually like super smart.
Really?
See, this is my point. He hides it. Why? Why bother with the cane, the whole persona? I heard Cynthia's captain now just because of some contract she signed.
What's the problem?
Huh. You can't always trust a contract. No, and I doubt she had it reviewed by an independent third party.
I mean, she seems to want to be captain. I don't think she's being forced into it.
No, it's not always as simple as all that. I mean, Cynthia's still so young. Who's looking out for her best interests?
She's an adult, isn't she?
She's only 18. She should be, I don't know, outside in the sun, picking berries, having picnics, that kind of stuff.
What an idyllic little picture you've painted for us there, Dirk.
I'm serious.
Hold on. This is the signature thing, right? Where's the captain's log? See, he signs his name different. This one looks like that. This one has a little A thing. Like, look at the one at the back. Magnus like that. It looks like that. Different signature. But you look at this one. Why are there two different? Is it actually him who signed it, or is it someone else? It's clearly fake, right? Like, look at this. This one looks like that. But if you look at the Captain Lock itself, he writes his name different each time. This one on the day right before the murder thing, it looks like that. This was from before. That contract is so fake. It's so fake. She's not the legit owner at all.
Quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's...
Tita looks like the sword is the correct one, I think.
But then who'll be the captain?
I feel like it's fraud. I feel like
Nobody. Let
it's fraud.
it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain, you know?
It definitely feels off. Like, the contract feels off. Because what's his name mentioned? Dirk mentioned that Mortuga does not have a signature. So every time he writes his name, it's different. And we saw that with the captain's log. He doesn't have a specific signature. He just writes it whenever he, like, however he wants to. So the fact that the contract and the captain log shares a similar thing, it makes weird. It doesn't seem right. And then it's typewriter. And then someone mentioned that they picked up the note from the corridor and just returned it to the paper. There's something there, I think, about this thing.
I noticed Mortuga's contract has been typed.
Yeah, he clearly used my typewriter to make it.
Did you give him permission?
No,
So how did he know how to use it?
it's a typewriter. Mortuga might have been, outdoorsy, but he wasn't an idiot.
There's something suspicious about Mormon.
We used to keep records like this in the town hall. The blue parts from an original blueprint of a submarine, and the yellowish parts are from a technical drawing of a ship. Still a blueprint of sorts, but a bit older.
Where did Cynthia get them from?
I don't know. Maybe she took them.
She's trying to rebuild the ship. She's trying to build like the Queen of Sea ship. The one from the bottle that Mortuga had. This one. I feel like she's just so obsessed with the lady, Selena. I don't know if she's related or not, but I feel like there's something there that's off.
Gaudy, sure, but when I first saw it, I thought, ah, good! Mortuga will be a man of melodrama and romance. Just what I'm looking for. But nope, he never wore it, never even looked at it.
That's probably his lover's jacket that he doesn't want to wear.
The machine that spits these out must be broken. I'm sure Cynthia's intending to fix it, although she might...
Why do you say it's broken?
On the latest card, the readings toward the end are all messed up. Looks like a misaligned printer head. Bane of my existence, those things. I noticed the wheel is thematically consistent with the submarine at large.
How so?
Well, it's, cobbled together from other component parts. You know, parts that were, by themselves, broken or otherwise disused.
Huh.
Oh, a locked box. What is inside? Oh, I must find out at once.
You're not impressed?
Half the time, with things like this, the writer hasn't even worked out what's inside. They just want the reader to speculate. Keeps them invested.
Okay, but this is real. It's not somebody's fiction.
How can you be sure? Maybe someone planted the box to distract you, knowing you'd get all curious. I bet there's nothing inside. Look, I'll shake it.
There's something in there.
Multiple things, sounds like.
I'll open it eventually.
This is supposed to be Silkwirm, is it?
Is it not accurate?
Far from it.
I don't think it's trying to be accurate. It's more about Mortuga's specific...
Hang on. Is that my father?
Which one?
This guy. He's got the right look, and he's standing outside the building that would be the town hall if it wasn't just a wooden cube.
Huh.
Probably a father then.
What was your father's name?
Damien.
Damien Warman.
No, Damien Dusk. Symmetry's locket. A mystical heirloom from her tragically departed mother, no doubt.
Did she tell you that?
Oh no, complete guess. But that's just how these things go, isn't it?
All right, let's start.
Worm,
Confront him.
You're from Silkwirm on Sea, is that right?
So technically no. My father and I moved there when I was very young. But for all intents and purposes, let's say yes. Why not?
And you first worked as a newspaper journalist, but then moved away to be an author?
I literally left my small town to go make it in the big city. It's so banal. I'm not a man, I'm a walking cliche.
But then, right as your writing career was peaking, you came back. And now you're here on Mortuga's submarine.
Remind me why you're here again.
2 words. Writing retreat. I've been trying to write this accursed book, but I couldn't focus with my publisher breathing down my neck. That kind of pressure is not conducive to one's creative process.
Surely there is something specific that made you come back to the town and seek out the submarine.
Something specific?
I do have it. By Ibis.
So you got this letter from someone called T.W. Ibis, who says...
Ibis? Never heard of him.
Oh, it's a him.
He used to work in... Invited himself on by Mortuga. Let's talk to Worman. T.W. Ibis. Who is Ibis? I don't remember who Ibis is. Book publisher? Wait, what did that say again? Finish your novel. Fellow writer and resident. Old boss, I think.
T.W. Ibis is Werman's old boss.
And, what gives you that idea?
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it.
Oh, look at you guys doing a little investigative journalism of your own, huh?
So this Ibis guy, this is someone you really looked up to.
I just remember I saw the name before.
Well, he was just my boss. Let's not get all schmaltzy with this.
Okay, what do he... Where did he... How's he obsessed? He looked up to Ibis or valued his opinion.
For T.W. Ibis, who imparted upon me what it is to love the art of
I'm
writing.
aware of what it says, all right? Can we just settle down?
Guys, there's something bothering me. The letter has a diagram on the back showing you how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine.
Of course. How else do you think I managed to find it? Magnus Mortuga's submarine is the stuff of urban myth. It's not exactly public knowledge.
But that's my problem. How would Ibis know about it? He's not on board, is he?
No, and as far as I know, he never was. He's not even living in the town anymore.
But then how...
Yeah, no, I have no idea. FYI, I've officially decided not to worry about it.
Looking at the actual letter, he first insults your integrity as an author, and then presents a solution, basically offering you the chance to get onto the submarine and find Mortuga yourself.
A chance to meet Mortuga. So that's what convinced you to come back here.
So... want to use Plasmix
J.D.
books.
Warman wanted to reveal Mortuga's real-life story to use as the plot for his next book. Almost. But maybe... J.D. Warman wanted to reveal Mortuga's love interest to use as the plot for his next book. That's not right.
Okay, it's his story.
J.D. Warman started a rumor about Mortuga's real-life story to use as the plot for his next book. Almost. But maybe just change. J.D. Warman needed to steal Mortuga's real-life story to use as the plot for his next book.
I noticed you went straight for my sense of self-worth there.
The main character of your book, Marcus Mordum, He's based on Mortuga, isn't he?
Loosely inspired by. That's an important legal distinction.
And you're currently in the process of writing a sequel.
I've said as much.
Using still Mortuga's story, obviously.
Look, I don't plan on stealing Mortuga's real-life story any more than I have already. I assure you, I am working on my own book, on my own terms, with my own ideas.
But you came back to...
Other than the fact that I happen to be on his submarine, do you have any evidence that I'm stealing Mortuga's real story for my next book?
Okay. Any evidence? What evidence is there that he... Alicia Bonetop?
That's not it.
What did I find from him? Is this not this? Alicia Bonetop?
Nope.
This from Dirk, though.
There's a piece of paper in this bottle with something written on it. In fact, it's a little typed story that details the circumstances of Mortuga's real life, death.
A story? I don't know. It reads more like an arcane incantation. Why don't you ask Symmetry about it, or Zephyr? Just look at that symbol. What is that? Some kind of sacred geometry? Really not my wheelhouse at all.
Alchemic symbol. Or a drawing of a room of a submarine. Okay, wait.
Really not my wheelhouse at all.
Alchemic symbol? I don't think I have any alchemic stuff, though. Do I? It's not the mermaid's tongue, is it?
Really not my wheelhouse at all. Really not my wheelhouse at all.
It's a drawing of a room on the submarine. It's a diagram of the crime scene. There's the window, the cauldron, and Mortuga's body laying on the ground.
Where did you find this bottle?
Madame Tadpole had it. She found it floating in the ocean.
Sealed in a bottle and found in the ocean, but you think I typed it.
What evidence suggests you typed it?
piece of paper in the bottle matches the paper you use in your typewriter, which also matches the sheets from the command contract, and we know these were typed on your typewriter because you told us.
Well, you've really done your homework, kids. I'm impressed.
You admit you typed the story?
It's not a story, it's just record keeping. After Mortuga died, I thought someone should write an account of what happened.
Nice try. But just looking at it, I can tell it's supposed to be a plan for your next novel. We need a clue to compare with the message in the bottle. Something to prove it's a story outline for Worman's next novel.
Something to compare message in a bottle to prove it's an outline. Not that.
That's not it.
Not that.
That's not right.
Not this. Is it the book? The Curse of the Cauldron. The Curse in the Cauldron. Drawn in the same style as that was created
The
years.
Curse in the Cauldron title is drawn
this one's
in the same
lost.
style as the Hex of the Helmsman title because it was created years ago. Almost. Maybe just change.
Okay, because it matches.
The Curse in the Cauldron title is drawn in the same style as the Hex of the Helmsman title because it's a plan for the next book.
Oh, now you're using graphic design against me, a little below the belt, don't you think?
It really does seem like you took the events of Mortuga's death and turned them into a story outline for your book.
Yeah, all right, don't lecture me. I'm not exactly proud of it. I'm fully aware that this is, murky moral ground.
Why was it in a bottle in the ocean?
As soon as I typed it, I regretted it.
So he tossed it.
The story all over again? For what? Just some book? I wanted to destroy it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So instead, I sealed it in a bottle and threw it into the ocean. It goes without saying that I never expected it to make its way back onto the submarine.
So what are you going to do now?
You know what I'd like to do? Give up. Call my publisher, tell her I tried, but I quit. I'm not going to write the book.
Why don't you?
It's just not that simple. There's a lot of money riding on this, people's jobs. Throwing in the towel now would be pretty selfish.
And you already tried coming up with your own ideas for the story?
Tried and failed. Repeatedly. I've come to the conclusion that I must have just got lucky the first time and that I'm not actually any good at this. It's funny, I'd already decided that Mordoom was going to be killed off. That was the one idea I'd actually had. But I couldn't think of an interesting way for him to go. What's the hook? What's the setup? And then Magnus Mortuga is killed. Tragic, obviously, but at the same time, it was perfect. The locked room, the empty cauldron. I couldn't resist it.
But he decided not to go forward with it.
Foreman, I had a question.
Okay. He has some morals, at least.
You'd not met Mortuga before you arrived here in the submarine, is that right?
Yeah, never met him. That's why the offer in the letter was so tempting.
Right. But then, where'd you get the information about him to inspire your first book?
The first one? Oh, I just asked my father.
Your father knew Mortuga? You never mentioned that.
He didn't, but they had a mutual friend.
Okay, you got one down. Symmetry. I talk to you about stuff.
'Twas my mother's own, or so I'm told.
You don't know for sure?
I was too young. I don't remember. I dearly hope to ask her and know the truth at last.
Do you think you ever will?
The question that bestirs my soul.
That would mean no.
No. Cynthia Seafoam, the daughter of Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam, and the step-daughter of Donovan Drummond, the shipyard owner.
That's a pretty solid nautical heritage.
By all accounts, Sylvia Seafoam was an ambitious and outgoing sailor, but I believe they raised Cynthia to be a mechanic.
Still, sounds like Cynthia actually does have the expertise to be captain.
Who said she doesn't? Looks like gold to me.
No way. Real gold.
Why not?
I thought Symmetry was supposed to be an impoverished orphan.
Well, it's not worth anything unless she's willing to sell it.
Yeah, that's a point.
Do you recognize any of the little wooden people?
I believe this is supposed to be Silkwirm's governor, a man named Faustus Fellow.
Interesting.
He was a wealthy landowner who bought the town in order to bring it under his control.
He bought the whole town?
Do we meet Felsus fella?
Say,
I feel like I want to say yes. But I don't think he looked that way. I need to go back and watch my own Tangle Tower video.
Really? You're not even gonna tell us what it smells like? Old moss and jealousy-ridden oak or something?
it's not oak, it's cedar.
Aha!
She still didn't actually tell us anything.
Yeah. I retract that aha from the record.
Let's see. The thicker wood is mahogany, very old mahogany. The thinner wood, oh, I don't know, some kind of cheap timber perhaps.
Somebody skimped on the repairs, huh?
Somebody... Cynthia, probably.
Mortuga wasn't one for writing things down, so I'd given up hope of finding a diary, but this might be the next best thing.
You made a record of every time a new person joined the submarine.
Except for when you joined, Mariana.
Well, I suppose he'd never had the chance. Emblazoned.
I wonder why.
Yes, I see. It's quite an elaborate... Oh, how strange. It's never been worn.
Never?
Once or twice, at the very most. You know, one of the reasons I found it hard to research Mortuga was that there really wasn't much of a paper trail.
Well, seems like he changed his ways.
Yes, it's rather odd, isn't it? I wonder what compelled him to draw up a contract like this.
Maybe he didn't draw the contract.
It must have come from someone else.
I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him.
I'd love to know where Cynthia got the diagram of the wooden ship.
I thought it was supposed to be a submarine.
Oh, no, the yellowish parts. They're from an old drawing of a sailing ship. Looks like it might be from the original, too. I just wonder where she got it.
Cynthia Sadie, all right.
Mariana, you arrived in the submarine shortly before Mortuga was killed.
Correct.
And yet, you still haven't told us how or why you're here. I find that pretty suspicious.
Oh, it's most suspicious. I quite agree.
She's not talking.
She arrived shortly before Mortuga was killed. Some sort of deal. She was invited.
She's not talking.
You've actually been on the submarine for a long time.
Sure about that?
Not really.
Still haven't told us how or why you're here. I find that pretty suspicious.
Oh, it's most suspicious. I quite agree.
Someone invited her here then.
Somebody asked you to come onto the submarine.
And how, may I ask, would somebody do such a thing?
They called your phone.
A phone, you say? Well, not me. Oh, no. I'm no good with technology.
Huh.
I've got proof.
I'm not sure that's entirely true, is it?
I remember somewhere there's a contact for you. I just need to find which. I remember seeing a number for you somewhere. I just gotta remember which one. Not this one. I don't remember which. Something. I remember seeing it. I just. Where in the world was that number again? I remember seeing her number written down somewhere. I just don't remember which one. Wait, was it here? Here.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Wait, no?
I think we'll circle back around.
Not this one? One of Mariana Moon's possessions suggests she actually has a handle on technology. I thought that was the moon vial? But this is just the vial. And I think this belonged to maybe Magnus himself. Oh, right, this one.
It didn't escape our notice that your pipe is a fairly sophisticated dictaphone. I'm pretty sure that counts as technology.
A dictaphone, yes, but not a telephone.
But you do have a phone. Or at least you did at one point.
Phone
For whatever
number.
reason, there's a photo of you in this pocketbook. And beneath it, a phone number. I assume it's your number.
Of course it is.
But you...
Are you watching? I'm only going to show you this once. Ready? Moon phone. Nice, isn't it? Had it custom.
Wow.
Can we look?
No, you can't look at it. The battery's perished. I haven't used it in several days.
But if your number is written down in the pocketbook, then anyone on the submarine could have called you, back when you still had battery.
They'd have the number, but how would they call me from the submarine? There's nothing resembling a phone or a radio hooked up in the control room.
Dirk wouldn't need to use the ship's phone. Much like you, he's got his own.
What's more, there were 2 outgoing calls to your number.
Oh, dear me, someone doesn't know how to clear their call record.
So, you admit it was Dirk who called you?
Absolutely not.
But we just...
It wasn't Dirk.
It wasn't Dirk. Who is it that called Mariana and asked her to come to the submarine?
I'm willing to bet...
Magnus?
Mortuga.
Do you deny it?
No. I just need to be careful what I
It
say.
was you? Hello, Band Milk.
I think I can say why you're here on the submarine.
It's good to see you. Okay. Mariana bought something onto the submarine to give to Mortuga.
Mariana Moon brought something onto the submarine to give to Mortuga.
You brought something onto the submarine. What was it, Mariana?
I can't say. I made a deal with Mortuga, and I intend to stick to it. I can't talk about any of this.
Hey, what is it that she brought? Might be the map. Is it not the map?
Nope.
Not the map. What did belong to her?
That's not it.
Not this? That's her stuff. The music's way too epic for what's happening. Yeah, because confrontation. I don't know what she brought. Not the buoy, is it? No. What did she own? Oh, wait.
Nope.
No?
Well, that's not right.
What did she bring? Brought something from Mortuga.
That's not it. Nope.
I don't even remember.
That's not right. Well, that's not right.
Her painting.
Right.
No.
That's not right.
Tablet?
That's not right.
What did she bring to Mortuga that's so important?
Nope. That's not right.
The black box?
We found this box in Mortuga's quarters. You don't happen to know how to open it, do you?
I can't say. Sorry.
Thus confirming that this is what you brought on board for Mortuga. Otherwise, you'd be free to talk about it.
Damn.
So, you're only on the submarine because Mortuga asked you to bring him this box. What did you get in return? Money?
Nearly got it?
So was right there in your question.
I wish I nearly got it. I guessed so many times. Hold on. The chat stuff. What am I gonna get in return?
In return, Mortuga gave you access to the submarine.
Couldn't believe my luck. I'd been looking for the Mortuga submarine for some time. Unsuccessfully, of course.
Emphasis
For a
on
lifelong
nearly.
purveyor of local
Very strong emphasis on nearly.
folklore, this place is the Holy Grail.
So, I'm guessing you won't tell us what's in the box.
Correct. I shan't be doing that.
Or where it came from?
Or that. No. So don't
Got it
even
for
ask.
sure. Yeah.
Actually,
Yes,
I'm just
never saw
wondering
anything.
that.
I just guessed
I
it
think we can
immediately.
work out where the
Of
box
course.
came from. We need a clue to compare with the black box. Something we can use to work out where it came from.
Something we could use. This?
Nope,
A map.
that's not it.
The F emblem. It's the same as F emblem, suggesting this box belongs from Fellow Manor.
This F emblem is the same as this F emblem, suggesting the box is from Fellow Manor.
That's what I get for diligently labeling my map, I see. Lovely.
Wait, so Mortuga called you up and asked you to get this box from Fellow Manor. What did he...
No, he didn't mention the box.
Then what?
He did ask me to go to Fellow Manor, but what he wanted was information.
Oh wait, why couldn't he go himself?
An excellent question. I'm still pondering that one myself.
So what kind of information did he ask you to get?
Can't tell you. Sorry.
But the information Mortuga wanted, whatever it was in the box.
I believe so.
How would you know? Did you open it?
She must have done.
And when you gave it to Mortuga, he must have opened it too, to check it had the information he wanted.
As I've said, I came on board the submarine via the foredeck, and Mortuga met me in the parlour. He took the box and told me to wait in the control room while he went down the hall into his cabin. So I waited in the control room. I was the only one in there, but,
What?
I could hear Mortuga opening the box.
How?
I've no idea. He was on the other side of the ship, but I could hear him quite clearly. Although it
Secret passageway?
sound, rather like it was coming through a telephone.
I wonder.
Can't have radio.
Video hidden in Mortuga's cabin. It's kind of busted. Seems to be turning on and off by itself.
So the radio was picking up the audio of Mortuga opening the box and transmitting it to the control room?
Cynthia planted it there. I'm sure Cynthia planted it there.
It was coming from
She's
the control
suspicious.
panel,
I'm
but
highly
the
suspicious of her.
doesn't have any kind
Out of everyone else.
audio. So it's still a mystery.
Did you record the sound on your little pipe dictaphone?
Of course.
You did? But we listened through all the tracks on the tape and didn't hear anything like that.
Oh, really? I'm quite sure I made a recording of it.
Hang on. What kind of sound are we even talking about? The sound of someone opening a box? Mariana, how would you even know what you were hearing?
Oh, that's simple. It's because he was talking to someone while he opened it.
What?
Who?
I don't know. I could only hear Mortuga's voice. But he was definitely having a conversation.
Was he talking to himself?
I suppose it's possible.
What was he saying?
I don't really remember.
Ugh, thanks a lot. This has been frustrating from start to finish.
My pleasure.
I need to find a way to do thing. Which also,
It's a pinboard.
how well am I supposed to solve this puzzle yet? I don't have the information yet.
I'll do this later.
No, wait. I'm supposed to be able to open that somehow, but how am I supposed to get the clue to open that? Because everyone's there. It's a map of where we are supposed to be. But we don't stay on the map, though. How am I supposed to go there? Did I talk to her about everything? Everything, yes. I'll come back to you later.
Young Cynthia seems quite convinced that she should be the new captain in the wake of Mortuga's death.
Sounds like you don't agree.
Well, now, I didn't say that. It's just...
You don't think she's up to the task?
On the contrary, from what I've seen, Cynthia is a remarkably bright and capable young woman. So much so that I bemoan seeing her spend her best years hidden away down here in the dark.
Oh, it doesn't have to be permanent. She could be captain for a little while and then go do something else.
Bingo! Lydian's locket in the flesh!
And Lillian is... who?
Symmetry's mother?
Sorceress.
How come you know about this?
Oh,
Well, it's a brass trinket, and thus it's often placed within the jurisdiction of my expertise. A quaint little pretense of Silkwirm on sea, as beheld in the mind's eye of one Magnus Mortuga.
Did you know Mortuga had made this?
I'd seen it once or twice when he was first working on it, but I always got the impression it was something he wished to keep to himself. Did you open it?
not yet.
We don't know how.
Have you tried pushing the diamond thingy?
That was the first thing we tried.
Perhaps you need a key.
Personally, I think we just need a crowbar. Do you know?
I'm supposed to find a crowbar?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing. Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts. Mortuga's log. Let's find the entry about me, shall we? Here it is, right after Zephyr's. Godric Grip rescued from hot air balloon accident. To refer to it as an accident, a merciful gesture indeed. Yes, this was clearly made by someone who understands the value of iconography.
You mean the S emblems?
The whole thing?
The whole thing?
Potential of the ownership, however, recent developments exposed. No, I don't like it.
No, what's wrong with it?
The wording, it's too vague. It could be about anything.
But if it's not about Cynthia and Mortuga, what would it be about?
I couldn't say, but I stand by it. There's a chance Cynthia's got the wrong end of the stick. Perhaps she oughtn't be captain after all. Oh, sorry, Cornelius. He doesn't like it when I say wrong end of the stick.
What's the deal with this blueprint? It's kind of a mess.
They say Mortuga bought an incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense that the blueprint's as ramshackle as the ship itself.
Where'd he buy it from?
How'd he pay for it?
One.
He bought it from the shipyard, I think.
And two, I have no idea. He never seemed to have any money.
See, that's a problem here, though. He bought it from the shipyard. The shipyard, from what we know, is owned by Cynthia. Though her family already sold the submarine. Why is it that she's like, oh, it's my submarine? I still feel the contract shit, okay? I don't trust the contract.
Have a bandage around the middle.
Especially when such an important contract is just pasted on the chair in the control room.
It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
You know, I feel like something's really off about that contract. I don't like it.
Little Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia to succeed him as captain? Did he ever mention it?
No, I'd say he probably felt the same way I do about it.
Which is?
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark.
Yeah, I don't think he will willingly sign that contract. Definitely shady somewhere.
I'm surprised Sim let you see it. She's normally pretty guarded about it.
Do you know why she wears it all the time?
It's some kind of family heirloom, I think. Magnus carved and painted it himself, so it's very specific to his life. It basically only shows the buildings and people that were relevant to him.
I noticed Mortuga himself isn't on there.
No, I think he's somewhere else.
Do you know what's inside?
No, it must have been something.
What?
There's no way all this kicked off over an empty box.
What do you mean?
As far as I know, that box is a very recent addition to the submarine. I think it may have been the catalyst that led to Mortuga's murder.
Now I really want to know what's inside.
Yeah, I really gotta open it. It's probably the last thing we open, I'm sure.
Magnus used to let me steer.
The most important evidence might be inside that
Sounds like
thing.
He was setting you up to be the next captain.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I feel like if anyone Mortuga's really close with, it would be her. Why she isn't the
He
captain?
wasn't one for record keeping.
Well, he did make a few entries, though.
Looks
Yeah, I
like
still
the
feel
first
like a
time someone
fraud
knew I was in
contract.
a submarine.
That makes sense. He was always people-focused. Human interactions, relationships. It's what he considered most important. It's custom-made. See the S emblem on the epaulets? And on the back?
S for what?
Seafoam, obviously.
So why isn't Cynthia wearing it?
I guess she'd rather keep it preserved.
Seafoam, but it might not be her, like for Cynthia specifically.
Looks like Mortuga chose to use a typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Like what?
Oh, just little notes, you know. I guess now that Cynthia's captain, she wants an up-to-date blueprint of the submarine.
Why was there an out-of-date blueprint?
The ship has kind of a complex history. She's been through a few different phases, lived through a few rough patches.
So she wasn't always a submarine. That's what I'm getting. There's a secret room. But that one's the locked door. Unless we surface, I don't think we could get in.
It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Magazine falls open upon an interview with actors for the upcoming movie. Oh, this is the Thematic by Julie Janelle on acting authenticity. X marks the spot. Cinematic magazine sits down with the stars of Vincent Van de Peer's latest film. So, CM, Julie, since we last saw you, you won Best Actress twice, released an eponymous folk rock album. How do you find the time? I always say I have the same 24 hours in the day as everyone else. So, Julie, what attracted you to the Hex Helmsman? I always loved the mystery and romance of the sea, and the script was a beautifully dark love story. But most of all, I just like working with Vincent. There's a feeling of security there, since he produces too. At this point in your career, you're clearly in high demand. I heard a rumor that the majority of the budget from this movie went to your salary. I very much doubt that's true, but yes, these days I'm the one holding the cards when I approach a contract situation. I'm a bit of a screwed negotiator, to be honest. The film is an adaptation of the novel of the same name by author J.D. Werman. I've been meaning to read it. Let's talk sequels. Well, you just mentioned the novel. There's only one, isn't there? For now, anyway. I heard that you and Dirk both signed multiple picture deals. Yeah, we did. I know Vincent's keen to make as many of these as he can. So you'll keep playing Belisha Bone Top? Sure, unless the writers kill her off. Dirk Damson. Okay, so Dirk, how do you get in shape for the role? Well, the production paid for a personal trainer, and I'm not allowed to eat bread. Heck, some Townsman's out this week. Check out the next issue for a full review. Wow, that's only one line. Oh, geez. Like, Dirk didn't get much of an interview at all. Poor Dirk. Okay.
Oh, cool. A board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you. It's a pig.
It's a safe in the shape of a pig.
Interact the parts of the safe until they're in the correct arrangement. Eight. 5.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Oh. Oh. Two there. Six. So 2, 2, 2. Two, 2, 2, 6. 2, 2, 5 on top. Or 4, 2, and then 2 there. Three, 4, 1. This one has to be. This one has to be 2, so this one has to be 3. This one could be.
That's not it.
There's a bunch of
And
stuff.
on the back, there's some kind
Oh wait, there's only 2 over here, so I have to. It's either 0 or 1. It has to be 1 then. So this one has to be 3. So the bottom one has to be like 3 too. But that one only got. Means the top one is 1.
Hey, I did it.
Okay, got it.
What's inside?
Hidden in Symmetry and Cynthia's bunk room. Underwater photo. Of what? That's a face, isn't it? That's a face. Oh yeah, that's creepy. It's so creepy.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Well, not yet. I haven't finished exploring the room.
It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
I don't know whose face is it. Her face? You know the painting? You know the painting of the creepy underwater thing? Frame photo found in Cynthia's and Symmetry's bunk room.
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages them.
Well, that's my life turned upside down. A little wooden box with art supplies inside. A few drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
You're right. They're great.
It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
I mean, it does look perfect. Perfect
Most
buns.
fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower. It's an origami bird.
The movement of the submarine makes it look like it's blowing in the wind.
It's a window. It must be a light, too, since we're underwater.
They've taped yellow paper to it.
So?
I think they want it to look like the sun.
I suppose that's it, I guess. For this room.
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy. It's Cynthia's bed.
How can you tell it's hers?
Process of elimination.
Yeah, I guess that's about it from what I can take a look at.
Old books.
They've been stacked.
Yeah, okay. I'm supposed to go confront Cynthia and Sim, or at least ask them about the photo. But I do need to end right here, I think. Because, as you all know, I've got to wake up earlier.
I think Sim's hiding something on the submarine. Something we haven't found yet.
A certain piece of equipment she uses in magic tricks.
That's the one. Problem is, we already searched the child's room and her bunk room.
Well, there's only one other place it would be.
Okay. I'm supposed to go here and look for stuff. But yeah, as much as I like to keep playing, I cannot. My initial plan was to stream for as long as I want playing this game, but the sudden interview tomorrow and the meeting, as much as it's virtual, I still gotta be there. To wake up early and be there in person to do it. So I've been streaming for close to about like 3 hours, like 5 minutes to 3 hours actually, so that's a perfect time to end. And damn, is this a long video for YouTube. But yeah, if you guys are watching YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.